Is there a need for mothers to do financial planning? As the world becomes more complex and uncertain, the benefits of financial planning are becoming more and more evident to all. One of the things, though, that happens when financial planning takes place is somehow the focus is on the male member of the family, and the lady tends to take a backseat. This is in spite of the fact that women, even without formal training, or mothers more specifically, have a very good sense on what the family needs and what the resources available actually are. So let's talk about how mothers can really help with robust financial planning for a family. First of all, if you want to do a good financial plan, expenses, savings, and financial goals have to be well documented and known. If you speak to the male member of a family, you will invariably find that he has to lean on the lady of the house to actually give a good sense on what the expenses are. Essentially, because a lot of the home expenses get taken care of by the mother or the lady of the house. Because of the fact that she has a good sense on expenses, automatically she tends to have a very good hand on what really are the savings that the family can actually take care of. And by knowing what those savings and expenses really are, she's able to tweak some of this to ensure that financial goals are met. Those could be short-term financial goals for a young mother who's planning for a child to come into the house, or maybe thinking about buying a new home, or it could be an older mother who's actually thinking about how her education for children could be done in a better manner. Or alternatively, there could possibly be a more comfortable retirement for her and her husband. The other area where women are very, very good and mothers are very, very good with understanding financial planning is a sense on risk, because they tend to have a low risk tolerance very often. They need to therefore put their mind to how they can use insurance for the benefit of their family, especially health insurance. In today's world, if you're a young mother or preparing to be a young mother, you get maternity covers available on your health insurance plan, which have waiting periods attached to them. And therefore, there is an ability to actually buy your health coverage with a maternity cover in advance to cover both yourself and the medical expenses incurred through the maternity process, as well as for a newborn child. For an older parent or an older mother, this is very, very helpful as well, because she tends to be the person who keeps nagging everyone to be healthy. And one of the things that she can do is really think about pre-existing illnesses in the family, waiting periods on health insurance covers, etc. So that in case there is a burden on the family, the emotional pressures are not added to by financial pressures which accompany it. The third thing that needs to happen is mothers very often need to plan for career breaks. These career breaks could come either because they're going to have a child or expand their family, or because they could be primary caregivers for senior citizens in the family who need support. The moment these two roles are well understood, the need to have a financial plan to ensure that family income is not disrupted during that particular period becomes very important. And if the mother can actually spend some time thinking about what kind of emergency provisions need to get created, what kind of cash flows need to be looked at, so that this doesn't cause a lifestyle disruption for the family, that can certainly be considered. Last but not the least is the need for reskilling or redeveloping your skills so that you can go back to the workforce after this career break. What does tend to happen during these periods is that a few things will happen. If you've taken a career break, you are likely to find that some of the skills that you had may not be as relevant anymore, and therefore there's a need for you to join programs or online courses to actually supplement your skills to get you back into the workforce faster and better. In addition to that whole process, you could also end up finding that you may need to plan for some support in the household to take care of young children or senior citizens, and therefore that could also have a monetary impact. So all in all, when you look at the entire financial planning gamut for a family, you would realize that mothers have a very, very important role to play. One of the best examples of this, which is often talked about, is Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, Mrs. Murthy, where she actually had about 10,250 rupees, of which she gave 10,000 rupees to her husband to actually set up Infosys along with his partners. That same Infosys today is a 5 lakh plus crore market capitalization company and shows you the power as a mother in terms of what you can do if you can help with finances rather than just delegating it out to a husband. Investments in securities markets are subject to market risk. Please read all related documents carefully before investing. If you like our content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at PlanAhead Wealth Advisors.